Hey guys, welcome to KHALEELA'S TV, where we discuss tips and tricks that can help us to show up in the world as better human beings. And today I kind of wanted to talk with you guys about love languages. All right, so we're going to talk about what is a love language, the importance of a love language, and what are the 5 love languages, just so that you will be able to identify what is yours. All right, but before we jump into it, I do want to pop my resource here on the screen. It is called The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. It is a great read. I actually listened to it on Audible. That's how I listen to all my books, so definitely check it out. He goes way more in depth than I will ever go in this video, but let's get into it, right? So what is a love language? A love language is basically how you express love and how you want love to be expressed back to you, how you receive love. Okay, so I want you guys to think of love language as any other language out there. Imagine like speaking English to someone who speaks only Spanish, right? The communication is, there's going to be a block there, right? Me speaking to a Spanish person, they won't understand me and I won't understand them, right? But if my English speaking self was to speak to another person who speaks my English language, like, oh wow, like we're on the same page, we're vibing, we understand each other. So it's the same thing with love language. When you connect with someone, you want to ensure that whether it's romantic or platonic relationship, you kind of want to ensure that, you know, you guys are vibing with each other, you guys are speaking the same language, right? Or at least, even if you don't speak the same language, you want to be multilingual. You kind of want to pick up on what language they're speaking, so you'll know like where you need to be on that spectrum. Okay, so that's why it's really important to know what a love language is and how to kind of express them, right? Just so that you can be multifaceted in any relationship. Again, it's not only romantic relationship, it could be even friendships. Okay, so now we're gonna jump into the 5 love languages. Okay, so the first one, I have my list here. I'm gonna just look down every couple seconds at my list. Gift giving, right? That's the first one on my list, gift giving. So this love language is all about someone who likes to receive gifts, right? It doesn't have to be expensive gifts, it could be small gifts, but it's just a gesture or a token of love. So this would be someone who buys you lots of gifts. Okay, so a gift giver will buy you a lot of gifts to show you that that's how they express their love, and most times that's how they would want to receive love back in return, unless they perhaps may communicate otherwise to you. But for the most part, if you pick up on someone that you're dating or that you're in a friendship circle with, and this person is always like picking up like small things for you, like, oh, here's a shirt, or here I got a hat for you, I got you a bag, I got you something small, you know, this is somebody who their love language is gift giving. And when it is perhaps their birthday, or you would like to make them feel special, a gift in return would be how this person would kind of understand that, oh yeah, this person loves me because they gave me a gift, right? So that's how the love would be communicated there, through gifts. All right, now if you know that your person is a gift giver, I made it a note here that you can probably like surprise them with a gift, surprise them with something small. You may perhaps see like, oh, their, like, let's say their shoes, something is wrong with their shoes, or they need a new t-shirt or something. You're like, you know what, let me go out, pick that up for them, and it'll make them feel special. Okay, so the next love language would be words of affirmation. Now, how you can tell if someone's love language is words of affirmation is if they compliment you a lot, right? They're always like giving you compliments about your hair, about your work ethic. They're always saying nice, affirming things to you, like, oh my, you're so amazing, oh my, you're so nice. They're someone who reassures you with your words. Like they just good with their words. Their words just make you melt. Like they're really good with their words. So not even that the person have to be really good with their words, but basically like they're always like affirming you with their words. Like they're always telling you, oh my, you're so handsome, you're so cute, you're so, you know, like they're always giving you compliments. That's how you can tell like this person, their love language is words of affirmation. So if you know that your person, friend, mother, father, sister, uncle, brother, whatever, their love language is words of affirmation, then you want to perhaps do the same for this person, right? You want to affirm them. Anytime they do something, you kind of want to say, wow, like, you know, thank you, that was so amazing, or you're so amazing, or, you know, I really appreciate you for this. You kind of want to affirm them with your words. Maybe like send them a text, write them a letter, but kind of you want to say that, you know, let them know that you love them. You want to express that through speech, okay? And then that's how they'll kind of be like, oh yeah, this person really loves and care about me because they're always telling me this, right? Now, the other one, right, the third one on the list is acts of services. Now, this is mine. Okay, this is my main one. And before we jump into acts of services, and I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but quick disclaimer, guys, you can have multiple love languages, right? For the most part, what I've seen is the way in which a person express their love, that's how they want it to be received back to them, unless that person like communicates differently. But you can also have multiple love languages. So for me, I have two main ones. So you can have two love languages. All five could be your love language, but then you may have one that you prefer over the other, right? So let's just jump right back into acts of services. Acts of services is basically when you have a doer, right? Someone who they don't say it, they show it, right? This is someone who will clean up for you. This is someone who will cook you meals. This is someone who will like fold your clothes, do your, like, this is someone who will do things that will make your life easier. So if you tell them, hey, I have a problem, this person is going to be looking to help you and assist you with your problem. Like, you know, what can I do? Like, this is someone who's a doer. They're gonna do things for you, okay? So if you see that someone is always doing small things for you, like they're taking your car to the wash, or they're like they're waking up early to like prepare your meals, they're bringing you coffee at work, this person is like doing things for you, then that means that their love language is acts of services. So in return, if you want to show this person that you really love and care for them, you perhaps may want to do things for them in return, right? To show them that you also love and care about them. So you may say, okay, well, you know what, this person, they're always bringing me coffee and stuff like that, or this person is always making me meals, or always doing whatever they would do for you. How about I do the same thing in return, right? How about I show up for this person in the same way that they've been expressing to me that they love me, right? So you would in return do things for this person. What did I put on the list? I put you would clean the house, right? So if you live with this person, you would basically put the dishes in the dishwasher for them, clean up around the house for them. You would do things that will make this person's life a little bit easier. All right, now the fourth one would be physical touch. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these people, but like, they just can't keep their hands to themselves. They're always like hugging, kissing you on the cheek. Like, they're like I see like guys that sometimes they'll like give their girlfriends like forehead kisses. Like, they always have to like hold your hand and stuff like that. So somebody who's really like touchy-feely, that always like even if you guys are like sitting in the movies, they want to make sure like their hand is on your leg, or their hand is touching you in some way, shape, or form. Then this person's love language would be physical touch, right? So this is somebody who really craves and needs that physical connection to feel love, right? So if you see that someone is constantly like, you know, like they like hugs, they like cheek kisses or forehead kisses, or they like to hold hands, or they just like to like run their hands through your hair, just like little stuff where they feel like they have to be connected to you just through like kind of touching you, that skin to skin contact, then of course you can say that, you can assume that this person's love language is of course physical touch. Now, if this person's love language is physical touch, then the way in which you would want to return that is also by doing the same gestures that they do, right? Now, you would want to hug them, you would want to, you know, hold their hands in return. You don't want to really like be dismissive to the physical touch person. Like, you just wouldn't want to be dismissive to that, because then they'll feel like rejected, you know? So if someone's love language is physical touch, you want to give them the forehead kisses. You want to, you know, rub, like for me, like I know my partner, he loves when I like rub my hand in his hair. Like, he'll lay on top of me and I'll literally just like massage his scalp, like little stuff like that. Like, that'll show like, okay, well, we're connected in that way. I feel like that will definitely show this person whose love language is physical touch that you really love and care about them. I also put cuddling. All right, so if you see that your partner really loves cuddling, that could be also a giveaway that they are their love language is physical touch. Now, the fifth one, which is also one of mine, is quality time. All right, so if you see like you have a partner, parent, sister, brother, auntie, cousin, whoever, and they just love to spend time with you, like it's just, you know, like they'll spend the day with you. It doesn't have to be a day filled with adventure. It's just, you know, with us just spending time together, us just bonding in this time. If you see that someone really likes to spend time with you, then their love language would be quality time, right? And for me, like, it doesn't, like, for me, like, it doesn't even have to be, and again, one of mine is quality time. It doesn't have to be where I go and I spend a whole bunch of money to like go on vacation, to like hang out with someone. It could literally be, okay, we're gonna go for a walk together in the woods. We're gonna go and we're gonna sit in the backyard and we're literally gonna have like a conversation for like hours, or even if it's not a conversation, we're literally just sitting down together or watching a movie. We're spending days together. Like, it's really just about spending the time together and like kind of just bonding with that person. So it's not really because what I don't want you guys to think is like quality time is like, okay, well, now I have to spend a whole bunch of money to take this person out on dates, because it doesn't have to be that. It can be like literally just at home spending time with the person. Okay, so someone who is always craving that time with you, craving that, wanting to be in your space, wanting to kind of just talk with you, connect with you, bond with you, then that person's love language, you can assume, is quality time. So of course you want to definitely try to, in return, hang out with that person, bond with them, you know, spend a day together, you know, do some fun things, right? But anything that can really connect you guys together and what would you say, like, just anything that would help you to kind of spend more time being in this person's presence. I feel like this person would really appreciate that. So those are the 5 love languages. Okay, now of course Gary Chapman, he goes well in depth about this in his book, The 5 Love Languages. I think he was like a marriage counselor, and after his years of observing marriages and stuff like that, he was just like, wait, maybe the issue here is not that the love isn't in a partnership or the love isn't in the marriage anymore. It's just the way in which the two individuals have been expressing their love. And again, it would be like, okay, so like, let's say one person's love language is gift giving and the other person's love language is acts of services. It would be the equivalent of someone speaking English for 20 years and the other person speaking Spanish for 20 years. And it's just not connecting. So it's not like I don't want to understand what you're saying, or that you don't want to understand what I'm saying. But if we're speaking 2 different languages, then it's not going to be received well. So that's kind of the gist of the love languages. And I just feel like it's also good to kind of know all 5, just so that you can be versatile, right? Because again, everyone isn't gonna speak the same language as you, the same love language. So it would be good if you can kind of just pick up on, oh yeah, so this person is always buying me gifts, so yeah, this person is a gift giver. So you'll be able to know how to kind of connect with people better. And it's like being multilingual, right? It's just like, I know how to connect with you based on these different things. So definitely checking out his book. It's amazing to listen to. Don't forget, guys, to share with me your love languages. Mine again are acts of services and quality time. So don't forget to share with me what are your love languages, and also what are the things that you do, right, to show your love language. So if your love language is acts of services, give me some examples of those acts of services, just so that I'll kind of like be able to put it in my own toolkit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.